Well, hello. My name is Gary Katz. I am a past Hearing Men's Voices Chair for the FJMC. I'm currently the Western Region President, and I'm also actively involved in training for Hearing Men's Voices for about the past 10 years or so. And I'm here this afternoon to talk to you about how to use HMV, or Hearing Men's Voices, as a recruitment tool for your clubs. So, quick intro. What is Hearing Men's Voices? Hearing Men's Voices is a way of getting guys together to talk about things that count. It is a confidential setting. It is a safe setting. It is a safe environment, but it is not therapy. It is an environment that is designed to get guys to talk about things of substance. It's a tool used by the Federation of Jewish Men's Clubs to get guys to connect with other guys as well. And that in and of itself is sort of the foundation of how you can use HMV as a recruitment tool. Typical HMV topics have been men's identity, our relationships with our friends, our relationships with our family, our children, men's spirituality, but we've also used HMV topics like sports, Jewish humor, alcohol, drinks. We have a new mental health initiative that HMV is being very much used in as well in the current convention. The structure of an HMV, so actually let me back up a second. I'm going to pause right here for
right, that's fine. No, right, well, no, go ahead. You're good.
No, okay. So HMV, the topics themselves can be used quite well to serve as a recruitment tool for your clubs. We can talk about men's identity, we can talk about relationship with our families and our friends, we can talk about our relationships with our workplaces, we can talk about men's spirituality, but we can also be less serious. We can talk about sports, we can talk about hobbies, we can talk about Jewish humor. Doesn't really matter. The structure of an HMV session, though, basically involves a small amount of preparation for context. Can have a Jewish bent to it, doesn't have to have a Jewish bent to it. You propose a question to the group, a moderator facilitates the discussion, and off you go. So how can this be used as a recruitment tool? Well, a quick secret before I talk about that. Hearing Men's Voices can be used for just about any men's club function, but I want to talk specifically about recruitment. First thing you can do with HMV as a recruitment tool, choose a topic carefully. We've tried directing programs to fathers of young children. We've talked about work-life balance in early career men. We've had sessions on everything you didn't know about the bar bat mitzvah process. These are topics that are likely to grab guys in your synagogue that would normally not come to a men's club event, yet, by virtue of their context, how to balance your work life with your emerging family life, how to balance your career with your demands at home, how to just have a fun afternoon or fun evening with your child. So topics can be one thing you can do. The goal here is you want to bring in younger guys into your men's club activities, and once they show up and they participate in this Hearing Men's Voices program, you'll find that many guys consider this addictive. They want more of it because guys typically don't get that kind of one-to-one or one-to-few conversations that other guys may not have. Second context to use HMV for a recruitment tool is scheduling. You need to be careful when you schedule HMV to try and get younger guys into your club. One possibility might be to schedule during weekend time slots, like on a Sunday afternoon along those lines. Make sure you provide childcare if you're not doing a child-centric event. Note that this might conflict with family time for younger guys, so that might be something you need to consider in your own congregation, in your own men's club. But it also might provide guys an opportunity to meet other young guys as well. Another possibility would be scheduling after work times. So one tool you might want to try here is contacting their spouses. Hey, we're running this great program. We think your husband might be interested in doing this. Once you get the spouse's buy-in, sometimes that's a little edge that can get the guys to come as well. During the weekend times, you don't have to worry perhaps as much about with childcare concerns, but again, that also may conflict with some degree of family time, so keep that in mind when you schedule. You might need to try once or twice, maybe a weekend, maybe an evening, and don't consider one not working a failure of the program. Last thing I want to talk about is context for the HMV as a recruitment tool, the context in terms of structure. Make sure you have food, make sure you have drink. Consider meeting at a home of one of the younger members. Take it outside of the synagogue. Consider meeting at a local brew pub, a local game place. Ideally, if you go to a public setting, it should have a private room so guys can feel comfortable talking about things in a public context. So to summarize, Hearing Men's Voices is a signature program of the FJMC. It's been around for decades. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. You could use it for any kind of programming you want in your club for a number of different tasks, but recruitment is a really good one you can try using it for. When you use HMV for recruitment, make sure you choose your topics carefully, make sure you schedule it and try out different scheduling possibilities. Be cautious of your program location, try it outside of the synagogue, but in a public place, look for a private room. And as I said before, if there's any other questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks.